Good morning, everyone. It's 10 a.m. I'd like to welcome everybody to the commission meeting for December the 21st of 2020 to the Limestone County Commission and call it to order. Ellen, do we have any public comment?
We do not.
All right, thank you. Ellen, would you please call roll?
Yes. Commissioner Samet.
Here.
Commissioner Barksdale.
Here.
Commissioner Black.
Here.
Commissioner Townsend.
Here.
Sheriff, would you like to lead us in our pledge, please?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, sir. All right. Okay. First thing on the agenda, I'll ask for a motion to approve the minutes from December the 7th of 2020. Do I have such a motion?
I'll make a motion, Mr. Chairman.
Motion by Commissioner Samet. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Commissioner Townsend. Any discussion with them? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Samet.
Aye.
Commissioner Townsend.
Aye.
Commissioner Barksdale.
Aye.
Commissioner Black.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Second on here, I'll ask for a motion to approve claims in the amount of $1,494,330.32. Do I have such a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Commissioner Black. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Samet. Any discussion with it? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Black.
Aye.
Commissioner Samet.
Aye.
Commissioner Barksdale.
Aye.
Commissioner Townsend.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Do we have any conflicts of interest or anything coming from the commission today? All y'all silence. I'll take that as a no. All right. We have no resolutions and orders, no contracts, agreements, and grants, no budget revisions, no merchant purchases, no board appointments. Under award of bids, we have two bids here to take up today. I'll ask for a motion to approve two bids listed here. One is for printing a business card with Blink Marketing. The other was for printing tag envelope notices for Repair Gwin Services Incorporated for the License Commission. Do I have such a motion for the two?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Commissioner Black. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Commissioner Townsend. Any discussion with it? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Black.
Aye.
Commissioner Townsend.
Aye.
Commissioner Samet.
Aye.
Commissioner Barksdale.
Motion carries unanimously. If nobody has any objection, we'll just take all the personnel action up in one motion. Does anybody have any objection or anything you want to set out to the side? All right. We know with none of that, we'll take a motion. I need a motion to approve. First one on here will be to approve to promote Sam Long as equipment operator 2 in District 4. The second will be to hire Donna Powers as a full-time driver at the council and agent. 3 will be to transfer Dean Murray from a deputy sheriff at the sheriff's office to a part-time SRO officer starting January the 1st of 2021. And the other will be to transfer Amy Abercrombie from a part-time SRO officer to a deputy effective January the 1st of 2021. And number 5 on here will be to approve to hire Rylan Hippolyto as a corrections officer pending a drug screening. Do I have such a motion on these 5?
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Commissioner Townsend. Do I have a second?
Second it.
Second by Commissioner Samet. Any discussion with any of the 5? No discussion with any of the 5. I'll ask for a vote.
Commissioner Townsend.
Aye.
Commissioner Samet.
Aye.
Commissioner Barksdale.
Aye.
Commissioner Black.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Next on the agenda, under merit increases, we have 2 merit increases listed below. Do I have a motion for the 2 merit increases?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Commissioner Black. Do I have a second? Second by Commissioner Barksdale. Any discussion with either one of them? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Black.
Aye.
Commissioner Barksdale.
Aye.
Commissioner Samet.
Aye.
Commissioner Townsend.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. At this point, I'll turn it over to Engineer Mr. Massey.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. As discussed in the work session, we have 2 subdivisions for your consideration today. We have Hampton Hills subdivision. This is a replat of tracks 47, 48, part of tracks 39 and 46. This is going to be, it's a minor, preliminary and final, creating 1 new lot. It's in District 4, east of Granary Way and Hampton Cove Way intersection. And then we also have the Ridge Phase 3. This is a major, and this will be for final approval, creating 19 lots in District 2, approximately 1,400 feet south of Landview Lane and Pepper Road intersection as a extension of Landview Lane. That's all.
All right. Do I have a motion? I need a motion to take up the 2 subdivisions to approve that Mr. Massey has presented. To have such a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Commissioner Townsend, to have a second.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Black. Any discussion with either one of the two? No discussion with either one of the two, but we've had a bunch of lots approved this year. And, LaDon, you got to catch up 19-1. You ain't doing too good there.
I know it. It's a
But anyway.
bunch.
But anyway, no more discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Townsend?
Aye.
Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Commissioner Samet?
Aye.
Commissioner Barksdale?
Motion carries unanimously. Anything else, Mark? No, that's it. All right, thank you, sir. Under other business here, I'll ask for a motion to authorize County Administrator Ellen Morrell to sign bank transfers for the Limestone County Commission effective December the 28th of 2020 and remove signatory of Pam Carter. Do I have such a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Commissioner Black. And the second.
Second it.
Second by Commissioner Samet. Any discussion with it? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Commissioner Samet?
Aye.
Commissioner Barksdale? Commissioner Townsend?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Third on here will be to remove the following from inventory. I'll ask for a motion to approve to move the two pieces of equipment from engineering. Do I have such a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Commissioner Black. Do I have a second?
Second it.
Second by Commissioner Samet. Any discussion with them? No discussion with either item. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Commissioner Samet?
Aye.
Commissioner Barksdale? Commissioner Townsend?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. And the fourth thing on here will be, I need a motion to approve to transfer the following piece of equipment from EMA to engineering, which will be a 2006 Ford F-250 truck. Do I have such a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Commissioner Townsend. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Barksdale. Any discussion with that? No discussion with that. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Townsend?
Aye.
Commissioner Barksdale? Commissioner Samet?
Aye.
Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Next on here, I'll ask for a motion to approve the 10 items listed below on Gov Deals. We've discussed them in the work session, so I don't think we need to go on back through it all, but they're listed on the agenda here. So do I have a motion to approve to sell the 10 items on Gov Deal?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Commissioner Black. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Commissioner Townsend. Any discussion with any of the items? With no discussions, I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Commissioner Townsend?
Aye.
Commissioner Samet?
Aye.
Commissioner Barksdale?
Motion carries unanimously. We have no scheduled public hearings, and at this time, report of officers. Commissioner Samet.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I got a few things here. Black Road is finally open. I know the folks in the area there really appreciate it, and I know it was aggravating. Like I said before, 2-week project. It was lasted 3 months, and it was really inconvenient for everybody, but hopefully they got it right. They did a good job on it, and maybe got them to the criteria that the state requires over the interstate. But also I'd like to mention 2020 was tough on all the departments. Everybody did such a great job. Had 2 departments, I think, that wound up with the COVID issues dealt with more than anything. But also our paving season went really, really well. We probably paved more asphalt surfaces last year in this county than in the previous, say, 5 or 6 years. But thanks to our legislators who have seen fit, to support the gas tax, that really helped us out, and really the revenues come in lower, I think, than we anticipated. But Mark and his crew put together a plan and made it work for the county. But I really appreciate the job all the departments have done through this COVID issue, and hopefully it'll be better next year. But also I'd like to mention that the garbage pickup, I know that's is Thursday. The holiday, Christmas Day, they won't be delivering, but they're going to deliver. They're going to run Thursday, but they're asking folks to put out early, so they can get their route run and enjoy their Christmas too. But other than that, I just want everybody to have a safe and happy holiday and a prosperous 2021. Hopefully it'll be a whole lot better than 2020. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
All right, thank you, Commissioner Samet. Commissioner Barksdale. All right, thank you, Commissioner Barksdale. Commissioner Black.
Yeah, I have a few things here. This is our last meeting of 2020, kind of like Darrell was saying. I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I also want to thank our employees for the county that have relentlessly worked during 2020. It hasn't been just a small portion of it, it's been a lot of it, especially our sheriff's department that we can't close down the sheriff's department when everybody gets sick. We got to keep the sheriff's department open. Other departments, we can run a skeleton crew, but you don't have any deputies on the roads, and you don't have anybody feeding them in the sheriff's department and the jail. We're in really, really trouble. So when you have those frontline workers like them, I really appreciate it. Going right into it, Debbie Blakely passed away. This was our first meeting that we've had since we've had that. I knew Debbie for 51 years because she graduated high school just before I was born, and my mom ended up teaching down at Clements, and as Debbie would come back and forth and go to Mount Carmel and everywhere else, I remember Debbie as an early 20-year-old girl, so she was always just super sweet to me. She was the first to give me a compliment and the very first one to point out when I did something wrong, so I think she was at least fair all the way across the board. Also, in our community, we got so many people sick, so many people dying, and, you know, you recognize it more now because everybody's paying attention to who's sick, and it may not be everybody dying from COVID, but you really pay more attention, and it just seems like I've lost a lot of friends in 2020 that maybe it was just because I just pay more attention to it, but we're all affected so much. With that being said, I've got two friends. One I've been a friend with since 5th grade that is going through some terrible times right now, mentally a little bit because of his health. I want to pray for him. And then I've got another one who's a former county commissioner in Elmore County that I probably would have come home from college and I don't know what I would have done with my life. I didn't do a whole lot with it, but I certainly would have come home from college and been a college dropout had it not been for him in Tallahassee, Alabama. And he has got bilateral pneumonia. He's 53, and he's not doing good at all. So let's pray for all those people. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Black. Commissioner Townsend.
Yeah, I'd also like to, thank all the county employees. The short time I've been here, I've noticed, the county employees work hard. The guys out there at our district, I mean, they really come in every day and give it their all. And the ladies down at the commission building, the engineering department, I can call sometimes. I ask a lot of questions. Mark will tell you that. I call him a whole lot and try to lean on him a good bit to ask questions, and I just want to thank them for sometimes maybe just listening. Sometimes they don't have an answer for me, but usually they get back with me as soon as they can come up with one. And I also want to, recognize Brian Robinson. He'll be retiring at the end of this month, and I just want to thank him for, what he done for his years he's been here. He was a good employee since I've had him. The guys really liked him, and he's going to be missed. I just want him to know that. And I've told him he better come around and see us a little bit, and because he's always he's real upbeat. I think the guys are going to miss him a lot. But I just want to thank him for his time. And other than that, I just want everybody to have a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Thank you, Lenore. Commissioner Townsend. First of all, I want to condolence to the sheriff, in passing of his wife. Everybody has a Debbie Blakely story, and I told him mine the other day. And, and not only with her, it's so many people have lost loved ones through this year. And like Jason has said, I was talking to Greg Spry at the service yesterday for Debbie, and he was saying they've had over 300 funerals this year, and they average usually 240, and so that's the number is up that much this year, and it's, and not only that, I've had two in my office that have lost parents this year, Ramona and Emily. And you can't have the service you want to have, and families can't love on each other like they need to. So I encourage, if you have somebody in your family, tell them you love them and all that, because not promised tomorrow. But with all that, I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I want to thank Limestone County for being the opportunity for me to be sitting here and to wish y'all that. Without y'all, I mean, y'all are behind us, and it's a great place to live, great place to raise a family, and the citizens of our county are really important to me. I want to wish them all a Merry Christmas. And to all the employees, we could not do the job we do without the employee staff we have. I mean, people say what they want to. Us 5 guys sitting right here, the people behind us is what makes us what we are. And I want to thank all employees and their families for the time they give us. And welcome Ellen officially. She is going to be our next meeting. She will officially be the county administrator. Going forward, she'll do a great job. And like I said, we'll all work it out. And I want to thank Pam publicly for the service she has given to this county. Not only that, Pam, people don't realize I can call her when she's on vacation, when she's off or whatever. I mean, it was no matter what, she's always available. She's been a great. She worked for the sheriff's office. She's moved up to the county commission, been a great employee, and thank her for her service here at this county. And all that being said, I'll ask for a motion to move into executive session. We're going to discuss security issue plans. No action will be taken afterwards. We'll simply just come back out into adjourn. So
I'll make the motion.
they got a motion by Commissioner Black,
Second it.
a second by Commissioner Samet, and I'll call for the vote to move us into executive session.
Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Commissioner Samet?
Aye.
Commissioner Barksdale? Commissioner Townsend?
Aye.
All righty, motion carries unanimously, and thank everybody for being here. Everybody have a Merry Christmas.